Hello Masters, it's Edelweiss. After the new update, a lot of cards were changed. Some were nerfed whereas some were buffed. The health of one of the cards, the legendary card Scott the Sensitive Savage, was buffed and he became very powerful. In the past the card was considered weak and was rarely played, however, after the new update he is very popular choice for high tier players. One of the main reasons is the amazing amount of damage per second he can output and the ability to tank. His weakness is his special ability, however it can be turned in your favor. Now the Scott can be used both as a defense and an offensive card. I think that this minion is really powerful and has a lot of potential, and in my opinion it fits perfectly to the current meta. I will show you some games featuring this card and I will explain why increasing the health of this legendary minion can make him so good. First, the new update buffed the health of the Scott from 450 to 550 health. At first glance, 100 hit points doesn't sound that much, however it changes a lot. High health minions are always preferred because of their ability to survive longer and they can protect low health minions. Now, after the health increase, the legendary card becomes much tankier. The Scott can live longer and thus he can output more damage overall. His damage per second is huge and now he can live to his full potential and deal absolutely enormous amounts of damage to the enemy master or minions. One of the problems of the Scott is his special ability. After falling below 50% HP he starts to cry, thus making all minions around him attack him. This effect is similar to the Troubadour legendary card. This makes him stop attack and that's why people didn't play him at all. However, after the increase of health, his special mechanic will activate later and he will have more time to deal damage, and now he can even survive longer and continue fights. So, buffing his health will allow him to win more fights before getting depressed, or perhaps it will even allow him to survive until he gets back up again. It's true that his mechanic is easy to exploit by your opponents, however, you can use it to your advantage as well. His tankiness is buffed and he can protect low health minions such as Plasma Marines or some other ranged minions, for example Drone Walker or Drone Buzzers. So when falling under 50% HP he will attract all enemies to hit him, and during that time your ranged minion will be protected and can get some free hits on the enemies. Moreover, the Scott synergizes perfectly with cards such as Reboomer and Rammer. Don't let the Scott fight alone, because his mechanic can be easily exploited by your opponents. He is a powerful defensive tool, but can be a bit difficult to use as an attack card. But after the health buff, he will definitely see more play, especially in the high tier games. I've already seen many different Setsu deck which feature this card. Don't let your opponents exploit his mechanic. One thing I want to say is that in the past single Reboomer could kill the Scott, however, now is different. In the past, after the Reboomer exploded, the Scott immediately started to cry and he didn't finish off the Reboomer egg. However, after the health buff, even after the Reboomer explosion, the Scott will survive with above 50% health and he will be able to finish off the Reboomer. So, this is one new tricky thing that you should know. Alright, now that you know all the facts, watch this amazing replay. This game is sort of a face race, it's amazing. Alright guys, this is the end of the video and thanks for watching. Tune in for the next video, masters.